It is Thursday, November 14th. Today this week I had chemo on Monday, and it went pretty well. I didn't feel too bad. Just kind of out of it on Monday. I definitely can tell that the chemo, this is the 11th round, is kind of starting to take effect on my body. I'm a lot more tired when I get it. I didn't feel so hot on Monday. Tuesday was okay. Yesterday wasn't too bad, but actually after I had a meeting in town in the morning and I went out to lunch, and then on my way back to my side of town, I was going to stop in to get my pump removed at my oncologist office. And as I was driving, I got about 20 minutes away from the house, which is about 10 minutes away also from the oncologist. I just all of a sudden became excruciatingly tired. I mean, I just went from to not even being able to keep my eyes open while I was driving. It was really weird. It just came on so quick. So I actually just drove straight to the oncologist office, parked in the back parking lot, locked my doors, and set an alarm to wake up an hour later, and I fell asleep in my truck and took a nap. So that was pretty crazy because I'd gotten decent night's sleep the 2 nights, but I can tell that the chemo was definitely taking some effect on my body. Or lasting effects, I guess I should say. So I went to go see the radiology surgeon today. The plan is to do the Y90. The plan is I have chemo in another week, not next Monday, but the Monday after. And then the following Monday, which is December 2nd, I have a CT scan. So I'll do the full body CT scan, and then the radiology surgeon will take a look at that and we'll decide where to go from there. If the chemo has been killing everything and the lesions on the liver have gotten small, and he said like 1 millimeter or I don't remember, but anyway, if they've gotten small, then we wouldn't even do the Y90 because it wouldn't be necessary to do at that point. So best case scenario is I don't even need it, and I just go on a chemo, not like I'm doing every 2 weeks, but just kind of a regimen to keep everything at bay. So I wouldn't even need the procedure. But if things haven't gone progressively that well, not necessarily that they're bad, but they haven't shrunk the lesions a whole bunch, we would do the Y90, and that will take, I would go in probably a couple weeks after I get the scan, and they do a mapping session, and that procedure actually takes a couple hours, where they put a little hole, and I've been saying a little slit, but it's not even a slit. They just actually pop a tube in right around the groin area into one of the major arteries, and then they put a oh my gosh, I'm totally forgetting the name of it, a catheter in, and they'll shoot some dye in and see, just basically get a whole map of the whole liver area, and so they can see where all the different blood vessels are leading to and where they're going out. They might have to do some cauterization of some of the blood vessels that leave the liver and go into the stomach. There are lots of other blood vessels that feed the stomach the blood, so that's not a big deal, but when they do the radiation, they don't want the radiation going into the liver area, on the top of the liver area, then going into the stomach or other areas. So they'll do this whole mapping process and figure out where all my blood vessels go, cauterize the ones they need to keep everything contained, and then I would go back probably about 2 weeks, a week or two after that, and get the first side done. And he said that's a very quick procedure, actually. You just go in, basically throw the radiation, the tube and the catheter back in, and put the radiation in, and because they've already mapped it all out, they know everywhere that they're going. So we do that, then wait another 4 weeks and do the other side. So right now, really, it's kind of up in the air. We don't know what's going to happen. We do know what is not up in the air is I have chemo on the 25th of November, and that's my 12th session. And then that following Monday, I will have a CT scan, and then we will find out from there what the next step is. So lots of different things that can happen. I really like the radiology surgeon doctor that I talked to today. He talked to me for about 45 minutes and did not make me feel at all like, hey, he had things he needed to go do. And he just explained a whole bunch of stuff to me, and took a whole page full of notes. So I feel like I am in good hands there. So that is it for today. I will probably update again maybe tomorrow. Okay. All right. See ya. Bye.